great day for e-tuning.
We are tuners today. Well, I'm not a tuner, but super excited. So I just got the base map from Bill down at Delicious Tuning. So we're gonna be e-tuning the BRZ today. This is the first like real extensive e-tune that I've done before. So hopefully whatever I learn transmits over to you guys as well. The game plan here is the way this e-tuning process works. Sorry if you hear like a little bit of background noise too. Matt left the windows down in his car last night and a whole bunch of rain got in there. So he's trying to like dry out the interior. But the way this e-tune is gonna work is there's three parts of it. We're gonna have to get some idling logs, some cruising logs, and some wide open throttle logs. So we're gonna be starting with the idle log first, obviously. So essentially what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to let the car get up to operating temperature fully after we flash the new tune on there. Once it's like actually at operating temperature, we need to let the car idle for 12 minutes while recording the log. After that's done, I'm gonna send over the idle log to Bill down at Delicious Tuning, and then we're gonna go out and we're gonna go cruise around in the BRZ. We need to cruise at a consistent speed of like 55 to 60 miles per hour on the freeway for another 12 minutes. After we get that done, we can send over that cruising log. He'll send over a revised map, so that way if we need to, we can do the idle again, we can do the cruising again. I don't think we're gonna get to wide open throttle pulls today. It's also like super wet outside. It's been like pee and rain for like 2 days now. So I just don't think I'm gonna have enough traction in the rear to be able to do any wide open throttle pulls today, but we'll see how it goes. So I've got the laptop over there with the ECU tech pulled up. Let's get it connected up to the BRZ. Let's get this base map flashed on here and I guess let it idle. And then there's a couple other aspects of like this ECU tech tuning that I want to go over with you guys as well. I need to set the camera down to be able to get this guy hooked up. Hold up, let me plug this in real quick. So if you're using ECU tech, you're gonna have to plug in your license key right here. And then the other end of the cable is going to end up going to, well, can we focus on that? The other end of this cable is gonna end up going to the actual dongle on the ECU tech like actual like plug-in dongle to the OBD2 port. All right, we are all connected up. Seems pretty simple so far. I feel like a tuner. Grab my keys. So we're all connected up here. We have the dongle plugged into the OBD2 port down there. We've got our license key plugged in here. So now I need to come up here. I need to go file, tools, detect vehicle, detecting ECU's vehicle, trying to, I'm not a Subaru diesel. We are not a Subaru diesel here. So we have, okay, we got it right here. So let me pull this up. What do I need to do now? At this point, we need to hit query ECU. A ROM file compatible with this ECU must now be chosen. Okay, how do I do this? Choose ROM file, open. Oh geez, don't highlight things. Now we hit program ECU. Okay, we have an hourglass. I don't know. Oh, I just noticed that the tach is like freaking out. Is that normal? Is that like a loading bar? Oh my God, I didn't even notice that was happening until it was at like 5K, so something's happening. Hey, you guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, how high are we Oh, we're at red line. Are we done? Oh, okay. All right. Switch ignition to off. Switch ignition on and wait. Ignition's now on, now we wait. Oh my God, we're at max red line. We're at max red line! Oh, just kidding. Now it says, do you want to also clear DTCs on all modules? It is recommended. We'll hit yes. Anything up here crazy happening? Nothing up here is happening like super crazy. Programming sequence is now complete. So I hit okay. All right, hold up. Let me see what I have to do next. All right, so for the most part, I got this figured out. So you're gonna have to go up to File, then open ROM, and then open your map that you're on. Then you just click on map access, and then to log the file, there's a small box right there that says just log to file. Pretty simple. So we have the new map loaded on the car. We're gonna let it warm up to operating temp. So this is the first start on the new map. So let's see how it does. Oh my God, dude, that started up so much better than the other map ever did. So we're just gonna let this idle till the operating temp gets fully up there. Then I'm gonna come over here, click log to file, just let a log run for 12 minutes once we're fully at operating temp. That'll get us our idle log, so that way I can send that over to Bill so they can start doing that log. Once that one's done, we'll go out, we'll get some cruising ones, and then hopefully by the end of the day, we have a revised map to throw on here. But so far, it's pretty simple. pretty easy. Car is fully up to idling temp. It's like pee and rain again, man. I'm so over Washington. You want your coolant temp to be right in the middle. So right where the normal operating temp is. Idle's a little bit high at 1000, but that's totally fine. This is just the base map. So now we're gonna come over here, click log to file. The red bar around that little like moving green bar should start going. And now we're just gonna let it go for 12 minutes. So at 12:15, I need to fix that clock. At 12:15, I stop the log, I'll send that to Delicious Tuning, and then we'll go grab some cruising logs. Idle alone is already doing so much better. Like, it's pretty spot on at like 14, like 0.2. Jumped up a little bit there. But it's been pretty good at like 14.7 so far. The car's idling a lot smoother with this base tune than it was prior. So we'll let this guy do its data logging at idle. Do not blip the throttle if you are doing this, because that is going to throw that off. They told me specifically, don't touch the throttle, just let it idle. Well, the easy map is done with, just letting the car idle for 12 minutes. I didn't record any of it because it's not exciting at all. No one wants to watch the BRZ idle for 12 minutes. So now I just got that log sent off to Delicious Tuning, so that way Bill can start messing around with the idle stuff. I'm gonna go out on the freeway, drive the car. I have to drive the car consistently at like 55 miles an hour to 60 miles an hour for 12 minutes straight, just cruising. So I'm gonna put it in cruise control at that speed. Hopefully traffic kind of works with us on this one. It is raining a little bit, so hopefully it's not like all convoluted. 12 minutes at 55 miles per hour on cruise control to get this one. So I've got a GoPro set up in the car so that way we can record it if anything like crazy, weird, or just obnoxious happens. So let's go get this other part of the tune knocked out. Let's get this thing tuned. Let's do it. Let's do some BRZ stuff. Let's get it running right. We are ready to go. So let's go hit the freeway and go cruise. I did check traffic prior to us going out, so hopefully traffic isn't terribly bad. Not gonna lie, this bass tune feels pretty good. All right, come here, seatbelt. There, seatbelt's plugged in. Can we stop freaking out now? So, we're just gonna be doing the fun, like, not so fun stuff. The somewhat, like, fun stuff. Feel like a tuner. I am tuner. I am tuner Tanner. I am not tuner. I am just data logger. So, we are just pulling up onto the freeway. So now we can go get up to speed. We are now logging. So I just need to cruise and chill at like 55. So right now we're going like 50. They did specify try to get like the flattest area you can. It's about as flat as I can get with traffic and like where I'm at. So we're just gonna be driving up north towards like the Seattle area. Like I said, hopefully traffic's not like god awful and we can actually just kind of cruise up there, because that's all we need is just a cruising log where we're going like 50 to 55 miles per hour. People are like slinging rocks at me too. Why you do this? All we need, 12 minutes. We just need 12 minutes of this. Totally get behind. And totally do this. Traffic on the way back looks like it's gonna suck. I'm probably gonna log this drive twice for him, so that way he has two different logs to look at. Just so if he's like, well, okay, this one your cruising speed was a little more consistent. Oh, we have a lot of standing water coming up. Baby hydroplane. Probably gonna log this drive twice. Once going up there and then once on the way back, just so he has two logs to pick between. So if one looks a little bit easier to like look at than the other one does, we'll go with that one. So we'll let Delicious Tuning pick out which one they want, but 12 minutes, it's a cruise. Just do it. Boop. So I hope this doesn't mess up the logs, but I mean, with traffic, it's just so hard to try to keep it at a certain speed on cruise control. It's just, with people coming on the freeway, people coming off the freeway, people have no idea what lane they're going to. It makes getting the logs a lot more difficult. I have 3 minutes left that I need to get on this log, and I've gone from like cruising at like 50 miles an hour down to we're coming to a stop. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, I need like 4 more minutes on this log. But like, people cutting me off? Dude, I'm just trying to chill and drive. Like, come on. Come on. So, I'm just gonna drive back to the house. I'm gonna get another data log. We'll see what happens. Hopefully hopefully one of these data logs works for Bill, so let's let's do another one. Just got back up to the house. Car is actually driving pretty well in this base map so far. Now I know some of you guys, some of you guys who might be new to the channel also, the BRZ has previously been pro tuned, and for those of you who are curious as to why I'm e-tuning the car versus getting an actual dyno tune again, is that the last tune that was on the car, it just wasn't working out. The car kept throwing codes for lean efficiency. The map sensor, the TPS sensor, there were times where I'd be driving the car, especially on the freeway, where the car would lose all power. I'd lose all input from the accelerator pedal up to the throttle body, and I couldn't do anything unless I pulled the car off on the side of the freeway, shut it off, turned it back on, cleared all the codes, and then kept driving, and then maybe it would pop up again in another mile. Maybe it would pop up again in another 10 miles. So we're getting it retuned, and that's the whole reason behind this. So far, the base map that's been on the car has been doing awesome. No issues have come up at all. Even with just this, because right now it's just a standard OTS tune built for the car, just to be able to drive it around and get some of these logs. So now that we have the cruising log done and the idle log done, we play the waiting game. So hopefully I get another log today. I will will update here in like an hour or so once we get a revised tune. Once we do, we'll go drive around some more and get some more logs. We'll get all the logs. Good news, it's only been like 20 minutes and they already emailed back. Bill saying the logs are looking awesome. So far, he wants me to now go out, and now we get to do some partial throttle pulls in the car. So we're gonna aim for about 5 PSI or so. We'll probably get like 4 or 5 of those. So let's go hop back in the car. Let's go mob around a little bit, get some partial pulls. I am a little concerned because it is a little bit rainy. So I don't wanna be like jumping into boost too much and it like freaking out. I don't know, I mean, I didn't make the base tune, so I don't know how the base tune is. So how much battery do I have? Like half battery on the computer. So let's go hit some on-ramps, dudes. Let's go shred it. We wanna shred it so much. I need to plug that seatbelt in or else it's gonna drive me crazy. Trying to get some partial throttle pulls here. All right, Tanner, you got this. Downshift a little bit. Woo! I felt like that was probably the best one I've gotten so far. Try to give it a couple more partial throttles. I think that's all I'm gonna get. All right, perfect. Let's go send some logs to Bill. Let's go get these logs sent out. Woo-hoo! It is raining so hard today. I do not understand. I don't think this could be a better day for e-tuning, but the logs for partial throttle have been sent off to Delicious Tuning as well. So, oh, don't roll into the puddle. So now we are playing the waiting game again. Sorry if that made some of you guys dizzy. I know you guys don't like the spins. So we're waiting on the next tune. I think he's gonna do a whole new map for us to put on the car next. So waiting on the next revision. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do like full throttle pulls today. That's not gonna happen. The next not rainy day, I'm not saying sunny, but the next not rainy day is Friday. It's Tuesday. So I might have to wait a couple days to be able to finish the tune, but you know, no big deal. I feel like we made a lot of progress today. So, as I said before, I'll update you guys in an hour when we get the revised tune or the update from Delicious Tuning to see what's going on next. So, Bill sent us another map to test this one out. Apparently, they have their own traction control software built into ECU Tech, so it should be a little bit better than stock. So we're gonna go give this another try. We're just gonna... That actually feels much better. That traction control actually feels a hell of a lot better. I also found out that in the Bluetooth app that comes with this, I have launch control now. We have launch control. We have so many extra features with this tune that we did not have before. So we're gonna get this knocked out. We're gonna go get our 2K to redline RPM band. We're gonna go do it. That traction control actually feels like noticeably noticeably better. So let's see if I can like, that feels a lot better. That is actually incredible. I have no idea how they did that, but they turned up the traction control. That's insane. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you could do that. So let's go get this last log that we need. Let's go get these last couple logs. So we're coming back up to the freeway right now. I have a good feeling about this. I was testing out the traction control and it works pretty well. It works actually a lot better than stock, which is surprising. So the way it works is you turn off the stock traction control, you go into the ECU Tech app and you turn on theirs, then you slide it all the way up to max to get the most traction. Like the most traction, because that's what we want right now. We want literally all the traction. So I'm gonna hit data log on this. We are logging. And let's go jump on the freeway and hope we can get this. So we need 2,000 RPM to 9,000. Fuck, dude, it's just like build and boost. I can't get what? I can't get it. Ah, it's so squirrely. It's so difficult. Ah, could you guys hear it? It's like wah, 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 wah. It wanted it, but at the same time it didn't. Bill, I'm not gonna let you down. I just need a 2K to redline. Why is this so difficult? Actually, I know why it's difficult. That was a dumb call. It's not watt. I can't get watt. You guys could hear it. It wanted to. But every time I got on it, you could hear the blow off out of the wastegate cut. You could hear the traction control cutting power to it. So I think, honestly, I think we've been beaten by the rain. Like I'll send these logs over to Bill and I'm still logging this. So I'll send these logs over to Bill and I'll see what he can do with them, but I don't know if he can actually use these files. That sucks. We're so close to being done today. And then Mother Nature came in and just peed on our dreams. Just came in, peed on our dreams, which sucks. Those dreams really tied the room together too. We're gonna give it one more try. We're back to the freeway on-ramp, so I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling that maybe, just maybe we can get this. There's one car in front of us, so I'm willing to try one more chooch. Just want some full chooch. The car is running like significantly better though, so the guys over at Delicious Tuning, you guys are killing it with this tune. Bill, killing it, my dude. Too much traffic. It's not gonna happen. Once again, back up at the garage. So the wide open throttle pulls, that was a real struggle, even with that improved traction control, which is really cool because I didn't even know that was a thing, that you could like turn up traction control from like factory traction control. Mind blown. And it definitely did make a difference in driving in the rain. One thing that it was still a struggle trying to go wide open throttle. Every time I got into it, as you guys could hear, it was like wah, 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 like cutting out. It was like throttle cut. Just to keep traction with the car. So I don't know how usable those logs are. I sent them over to Bill, so we'll see what he says here in the next hour or so. If we don't hear back from him, we will hear back from him. I don't know why I said that, but when we hear back from him, I don't think there's gonna be any more logs today, unfortunately. Just the weather, it's starting to get dark outside. They're gonna be closing up soon, and I just think we're gonna have to wait until it's like somewhat dry outside to be able to get these wide open throttle pulls, which, you know, it is what it is, but we made a lot of progress today. We got through two maps, which is awesome. We now have launch control on the car. We can adjust traction control. We have all these other really awesome parameters that the BRZ didn't have before. So progress. So I'll give you guys, I'm gonna wait like a half hour or so to see if I hear back from Bill. Once I hear back from him, I'll give you guys an update on how that is. Depending on what he says, we may go out and do some more driving, or we may come back here and end the video. So I'll let you know in like an hour. Update! So I just got an email back from Bill. The logs that we just sent him for trying to do the wide open throttle pulls, they just were not good enough. So on the next sunny day, or the next day where the roads aren't just completely like soaking wet, we're gonna go out, we're gonna do some wide open throttle pulls in the BRZ. We'll get those logs sent over to Delicious Tuning, and then I think we'll be like done with the tune. But like so far, Delicious Tuning has like killed it. This tune is so good compared to the last one, just in the way it feels drivability wise. I have no idea how it feels power wise because we haven't gotten into power yet, but I mean, we've gotten into like some power, but you got it's not real. It's not the real power. So with that though, that's where I'm gonna end it on this one. So if you guys have any doubts about e-tuning, highly suggested, as long as you go with like a reputable and good tuner. Like I fully suggest, well, I'm not gonna say that till after like the car's tuned, but so far I'm like extremely happy with Delicious Tuning. But the process of doing it is extremely easy. Essentially, plug in your computer to the OBD2 port, or if you're using an access port, you just use your access port. You data log, you get the logs, you email them to your tuner, they make the revisions, they give you the updated map back, you upload it on the car. It's just like going to get a dyno tuned, but you're tuning it on the street and your tuner's remote. So, I mean, it still works. It works awesome. So if you guys are considering an e-tune, so far, like 10 out of 10, fully suggest an e-tune. So that's all I got for you guys on this one. So if you guys like the video, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that like button and turn it blue, like the Subaru. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit your boy up one of these corners. No idea which one I'm gonna put it in quite yet. But with that though, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies.